Aubrey Trail back in court today. Both sides are now arguing for new evidence to be introduced to the case. Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Marlo Lundak was in the courtroom and has the details.
Convicted murderer Aubrey Trail back in court today here in Saline County. The state offering new evidence to be considered while Judge Vicki Johnson reviews the defense's appeal and motion for a mistrial.
We can submit that evidence then, which right now is kind of, I guess, condensed into these reports.
Aubrey Trail sat quietly as state prosecutors and his defense team made arguments for new evidence to come forward. It centers around his outburst during the trial in July, when he used a blade to cut his own throat.
Understanding is that the new evidence is, I guess, kind of a timeline of how Aubrey got the razor, who knew about it, how it came into, I guess, if it came from Department of Corrections or if it came from the Saline County Jail, and how he got into the courtroom.
The state says some of the facts around the incident were on record during the trial, but now new details are available.
There's been some of that more evidence adduced afterwards, possibly how this came about.
Prosecutors say the evidence is proof that the incident was pre-planned. Trail's attorney says he also wants it submitted, but says he'll try and use it to fight for a new trial.
We didn't know it was there. We didn't know there was this new evidence. And so we're saying that there's this new evidence of how this happened, and we think that it might show that, employees of the Sheriff's Department or Department of Corrections knew that Aubrey was going to do this, or at least had some idea or should have known that it was going to happen and should have told somebody.
If the motion is granted, the state would call witnesses at a later hearing. Otherwise, the case continues to a 3-judge panel where Trail faces the death penalty. Judge Johnson has already dismissed one of Trail's earlier motions in which he argued the death sentence was unconstitutional. Both sides have until December 31st to gather depositions and submit their briefs. In that time, Judge Johnson will review the evidence. Reporting in Saline County, Marlo Lundak, Channel 8 Eyewitness News.